Hey guys, it's Jade. I don't really know how I'm gonna go about this video. There's like pretty much not gonna be like any structure to this video. It's just gonna be just me talking. So I'm probably gonna be all over the place. I'm probably gonna, stumble over my words and things like that. I apologize in the meantime. So it's the next day after the news about Sulli had came out. Um, I tried so hard to make a video yesterday. I just couldn't. I've done it so many times, and I just went from being sad to just being angry. Um, I still kind of feel that way. Like when I just see more reports come out and stuff like that. Um, it's I don't know what to say that hasn't been said a million times. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's just, I just feel like this really could have been avoided. I really do think this could have been avoided. Um, and then it came out that Sully had actually, wanted help from SM to do something to help her with, the negative comments and articles and stuff, but wasn't much of a help to her. If that's really the case, it doesn't surprise me. To be honest, I'm not surprised because I mean, from my knowledge in the past, like SM doesn't really, you know, speak out about, not too much. Like they say, oh, we're gonna take action against people who make malicious comments, but do they really? Like, I mean, I've known Big Hit, I've known JYP to make like a blacklist of people, who they ban people, from so like, they make like, if they, you know, they break protocol, meaning like they release information, like private information, or just, do something that's like out of pocket. They're banned from, events and fan cafes and stuff like that. I haven't seen SM do nothing like that. And I know for a fact that, like, almost everyone in SM has had dealt with something like that before, or people have done some really out of pocket shit. But I don't know. But I just feel like more could have been done for her. And especially seeing that, that last Instagram live she did where she was just so distraught and just broken. And it's like it was definitely a cry for help. And I don't want to say it's, suicide, but because it hasn't really been official, but it seems like that might be the case. Um, but anything could happen. It could be something completely different. It could have been accidental. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really know. Like we can just assume that it's, it's suicide, but it could have been an accident. We really don't know yet until like it comes out. But how it's looking, and looking at other things that, that was surrounding her at the time, it seems like that might be the common denominator, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But that's just kind of what people are kind of going with. So, you know, um, it's just like it's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up because I mean, like, just when you go back and you look, it just seems like every move she made, it was just like a line of people, guns drawn, cocked ready to fire at her. for everything she did. You know what I'm saying? Her, her views on feminism and just, this whole no bra thing and just whatever she did. I know like she was in a movie like back in 2017 and people was like going off about because she had a nude scene and things like that and people was going off about that and then people was like going off on that how she was after she left FX and when she while she was dating Troyza and stuff like that and people thought she was on drugs, people think she had a drinking problem, blah blah blah, all this other shit. um it's it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's just like I said, I can't relate on that aspect because I don't have a million eyes on me. I don't have, people tracking my every move, nitpicking everything I do. So I can't relate on that aspect, but it has to just really suck. That doesn't matter what you do, what you say, there's always gonna be somebody on the sidelines just coming at you. And it's the same thing with Guhara, you know, it was the same thing with her. She was always, you know, people just saying some out of pocket shit about her, especially after what happened with her and her ex. And it didn't surprise me how some people were acting towards her when that situation happened, because there are going to be people that's going to be like, supporting her and things like that. But I knew there's going to be people that's going to be like, trying to blame her for what happened to her, which I'm like, seriously? But okay. Um, and luckily, it wasn't too late for her, but I know she's going through it. Um, and, I didn't realize that, and I was like, because I was talking to, Sam, and I think Sam and Mason, we was talking about Taeyeon, because we was like, oh yeah, we haven't heard from Taeyeon in a minute, because I know Taeyeon is always usually pretty active, but I think she had took some time off because she was going through some mental things as well, and I didn't realize until yesterday, like I had found out that, she said at one point she wanted to join Junghyun, and I was like, oh my god, like, it's just, that's terrible. It's so sad. It's so sad. It really is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and then just seeing people yesterday, you know, just giving their thoughts and whatnot, and then what didn't surprise me though was like Korea Boo, you know, posting about her and then posting the suicide hotline. It doesn't surprise me because I mean I think people like Neats and Buzz and Korea Boo and all K-pop, and not even just them but just other people who just post like wild shit about these idols and things like that. Those are the ones that gaslight the shit. They help fuel people making hate comments about these people. um I mean, I'm just thinking about what happened with Blackpink recently, where like they was late to an event and people was like, coming at Blackpink and stuff like that, and because they were late, and some people say they were, some people they weren't, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And I know like for some reason like Jungkook, he got some shit for his hair. I'm like, his fucking hair, but okay. And I don't know if those tattoos are real or not. I don't know, but shit for that. And I know Mina from Twice, she's taking a break because she's going through some shit too. It's just like It's like, damn, man. I mean, at some point there has to be it has to stop. I mean, like, how many more people have to leave us before people get a clue that you have to be responsible with your words? Because at the end of the day, these, like, whether we think so or not, these idols, they read these comments. They go through their Instagram and they go through the comments, they go through Twitter, and they see, posts and stuff about them and hashtags and threads and shit. They see that stuff. They really do. Like, it's kind of hard not to. Like, you can't avoid that stuff. And not saying that everything is negative, but in the midst of all the positivity and love, there's gonna be some just negativity in there, and they're gonna see it. And everybody doesn't have a thick skin. Everyone can't just let shit roll off their back. I mean, hell, look at, like, people like Beyonce. People have said some out of pocket shit about her for years, and she's never spoke out about it. But I know that at some point it has to bother her, especially the fact that people are saying things about her kids, trying to say that Blue Ivy wasn't her daughter, that she had a surrogate, and that always blew my shit, because I'm like, why would Beyonce hide having a surrogate? It's not like it's, you know what I'm saying, like, what if, God forbid, like, knock on wood, like what if she couldn't have kids and she got a surrogate? Like, what was the case, if that was the case? But again, that's nothing to hide. But I don't think Beyonce, the person she is, would lie about, not have, like, that child not being hers. I don't see that ever happening. And just saying just all this shit about her, stuff about her relationship with her husband and her family and blah blah blah. Like, that does have to fuck with her, but I don't know how she deals with it. But I know it has to fuck with her, you know. Um. So yeah, like, even, just it's anyone can deal with just having just constant negativity from people. And again, like I said, it's really hard to just ignore that, because you really can't. You can try, but it's going to end up, there's going to be in a loophole somewhere. Um and, like, I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna just go off on, like, negative commenters like I wanted to, because I'm not even going to give them my energy. I'm not even going to give them that shit, because at the end of the day, they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it. Now that Sulli sadly isn't here anymore, they're gonna just take that shit and direct it to someone else. It's a vicious cycle. It's just gonna keep going and going and going. Like, it's just gonna keep happening. And it's not even just with people in K-pop. It's just people everywhere. It's never gonna end. That's just gonna happen regardless. Um, like, I even saw, like, TMZ had posted about it, and I saw, like, I don't know why I did that, but I looked at the comments and some of them were, like, really ignorant. And I'm just sitting, I'm like, I can't even get mad, because again, that's just how people are, unfortunately. And me getting mad about someone leaving some ignorant ass comment is just gonna just do nothing but make me mad and give me a headache. So, but I did see, I did see people making petitions to have people post their real names on these, I guess these message boards or blogs or whatever. So if, I guess if there is someone that makes a comment, then they can, but at the same time, wouldn't that be difficult, because there are people who have the same name. So, like, I mean, unless they will go to their profile and find out, who they are, because there are people who share the last name that is male and female. So I don't know. I think that would be a little bit difficult, but it's a start. You know, is that if you're bold enough to say this comment, say it with your real name and not hide behind, you know, like hide behind a mask or whatever. Um, but yeah, it's just like how many more people do we have to lose? Like how many? Like really? And I mean, I said this before, but I really honestly do, these companies, they really need to do better with mental illness and mental health. Like, especially with this like, come on, this is the second person, SM. Y'all gotta do better. How many more people do y'all have to lose for y'all to get a clue? Especially where it's come out that she tried to get help and it wasn't really nothing done. Come on, SM. Like, at first I wasn't trying to blame SM, but now I have to point the finger at y'all at a certain point. It's like in this, you know what I'm saying? There's people in y'all company that are going through. Look at Taeyeon. She's been going through it. And there's other people that may not have spoke out about it, but there's probably other people that go through things. It's like, again, y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to do better. Like, this can't happen again. It really can't. Like, the way to the way to just end it is to take the necessary precautions and just see how people are doing. You know, say, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? How are you doing? Are you okay? You need someone to talk to? Just something like that. It's like, come on now. It's uh, it's just like, I just feel like nothing has changed in 2 years. It feel like it hasn't. It hasn't. And something really needs to be done because this can't keep happening. It really can't keep happening. We can't lose no more. We can't keep losing people. That's not right. These people should not be taking their lives when they have so much more to give to the world, when things could have been done to help prevent that. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what it'll take for not just SM, but just these companies to just get it together. For real. Um, I was about to say something else. Um, and it's crazy because, when Junghyun passed, everyone was, supporting each other, consoling each other. It didn't, regardless of what fandom you was in. So you didn't have to be a shy wall to be affected. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to be a second gen fan to be affected. It affected everybody. And you see how quick that lasted. And then it went back to the same old bullshit. And I mean, especially like on Sunday with the whole thing with Super M and like how crazy shit got on social media. It's like, and it's always some petty, it's always some petty, something minuscule, something nothing that's important for all this shit to happen. And I'm just like, and even with that, people are, again, just like what I said about, hate, people making hate comments towards idols. It's just the same thing with fandoms going back and forth. That's not going to end. It's not. It's going to keep continuing and continuing and continuing. And that's the really sad part about it. Um, so yeah, I don't really know what more I could add to this. Like I said, I know this video was all over the place and kind of rambling on, and I just really wanted to just get my thoughts out because I just couldn't do it yesterday. And I was already like in a really like frustrated mood with my job last night, so this whole thing with Sulli just kind of made my mood worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping today is a better day, but who the fuck knows? But yeah, um, just I think the last thing I want to say is just take care of yourselves. You know, if you need to get off of social media for a couple of days, do it. If you can't, if you can't listen, if you don't want to, if you can't listen to anything with her or FX, that's fine. If you just want to just turn yourself off from everything for a moment, that's completely fine. Just do whatever is necessary for you in your mental health. That's the only thing I can say. Um, so yeah, just take care of yourselves, guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.